Hey there, Econ folks. This is Mr. Hooker, and I will be your instructor this semester. So I'm going to try my best to do one walkthrough video for everybody, both macro and micro this semester. Normally I do two. I'm going to try to be a little more efficient and just do one. So this is my Brightspace homepage. It looks somewhat like yours. Only big difference is I have nothing but econ classes. You probably have a little bit more diverse homepage than me. So we're going to jump right in. I'm going to go with, I have 3 different online classes and then 3 different face-to-face classes. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk through an online class. Face-to-face classes, you'll see me face-to-face. So mostly this is for my online people. Face-to-face, if you have a question, see me in class, come to my office, whatever. Also, online folks, if you're on campus and you want to see me, I'm on Blunt campus Mondays and Wednesdays, WV, the West Building, room 138. Hardin Valley on Tuesdays and Thursdays, McWhirter 232. Come see me. Love to see you sometime. So we're going to walk into this 2100 W01 section. All my classes are set up the same. So it really doesn't matter whether you're taking 2100, 2200. It all looks pretty much the same. We have 3 main things that you need to do. But you can get around them all pretty much the same. So you have quizzes, which include your exams, and you can find those here in course activities. You can also get to them through content, but there'll be weekly announcements, which will have links to everything that is due that week. So you can get to them through quizzes. We will have discussions, not every week, but there will be discussions. And then there will be basically the last thing is ABAs, which you can find those in content. And if you go to content and go down here to McGraw-Hill's Connect, there are all your ABAs, which are also in the weekly modules. So there's a number of ways to get around there. In here, you can find everything at least 2 to 3 ways. Okay? So let's go to our getting started. The syllabus link that's just here, it's a dead link. Basically, we had, I don't know how many of y'all knew it, but we got sued summer or 2 ago. And so basically, everybody had to change their master syllabi. And so the syllabi won't go back to curriculum, to the curriculum people until March. And so the master syllabi are all dead right now. So they won't really be back for a minute. So even if somebody has theirs up, they're really not official yet. This is my syllabus supplement. So this is what we're working with right here. So this is my Hardin Valley location, my Blunt location. Stop by any, my schedule that's up right now. It's not really official. We got switched around at the last minute, but these are my real office hours. Those will still be my office hours. But the campus times, not really real yet. But anytime you see on my schedule that's campus time or whatever, feel free to stop by. So, or even if it's web time, even if it's for online classes, stop by. We're good. I'll be in there. So this is my phone if I'm at Hardin Valley. This is my email. I prefer you to use this email. We'll talk about that in a minute, but please use that email. And who the heck uses faxes anymore? But we still have to put that on syllabi. So grading system. You got 4 exams, which are worth 105 points each. They're 35 questions each, 3 points a question. And then assignments and quizzes at 230. So there's 23 that'll count. I don't really know how many there are in there. I think there's I think there's 13 drops, 12 or 13 drops right now. It depends on your class. So basically, if you count up the number of homework assignments, which will be quizzes, discussions, and ABAs, count up the total number, subtract 23, that tells you how many drops you have. You can use drops however the heck you want. I mean, you can just say, like, I'm not going to do discussions. I'm not going to do ABAs. And I have people that do both of those things sometimes. Oh, you have to do one or the other. You can't drop both of them. But, I mean, I have people that say they won't do discussions. I have people that say they won't do ABAs. And that's fine. You can do either one of those. So there's that. On absences, you have to be active at least every other week. So 2 consecutive weeks of no activity, and you're gone. So we'll write you out, and that could affect your financial aid. I'll put you a stopped attending, and eventually you'll get a notice from financial aid or somebody that, hey, by the way, you might owe money. So class week runs Tuesday to Monday. So everything is final due on Monday at 11:59. If we're doing a discussion that week, your original post is due by Friday, and all replies are due by Monday. No more than 2 posts on any one given day. That's pretty much it. Now, for web people, I understand stuff happens. Whether it be technical issues, family stuff, whatever. If you miss an exam, you need to get with me by the end of the day on Tuesday of the day after that exam would have closed, and say, look, I didn't take the exam yesterday. I need to make that exam up. We will then set up a 4-hour window for you to take that exam, because you probably do not pass the class by missing an exam. Like, just giving up 105 points out of 650 is not good for you. So we will do that. We'll set up a 4-hour window that works for you. It doesn't matter whether it works for me or not, but it has to work for you, because you cannot miss that 4-hour window. So this is what it's going to look like. Okay? You can do this once. After you burn it once, it will not happen again. All right? So AI policy, assignments in the PSCC courses are developed to help you. So don't let AI do that for you. Now, here's the thing on that. There's a whole policy on it. There's that policy, the student conduct and disciplinary policy. My personal statement on the use of AI. I believe that you can use AI to help you productively learn economics if you so desire. And if you want to know how, reach out and I will help you. However, I hate proctoring software. So I do not have proctoring software currently set up. I do, however, believe a large number of people used AI to take exams last semester. If I see that trend continue this semester, we will institute a proctoring policy, and it will not be kind. Let me just say that right now. You will hate me more than you probably already do. So understand that a lot of leeway that I currently give will be gone. And just go ahead and say, do not use AI to take my exams. If I see that trend, I will lock it all down. Preferred contact. I prefer you reach out to me at my PSCC email, the wlhooker@pscc.edu. It goes to my phone. Typically, you'll get a response back in a couple of hours. If it's between 8 and 8 on Monday through Friday, weekend, give it a little more time. I might be doing something. I am not so responsive to Brightspace messaging. It is not necessarily email. That one, you're going to get a 10 to 14 business day response time. I'm telling you this because I don't want you to use Brightspace messaging. So, and I was told I have to respond to it at some point. So 10 to 14 business days seems reasonable to me. Suicide prevention, Pellissippi State Community College is committed to and cares about all students. If you or someone you know at Pellissippi State feels overwhelmed, helpless, depressed, and or is thinking about dying by suicide, supportive services are available. The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK, which is 8255, provides access to trained telephone counselors 24/7. And the crisis text line using TN to 741-741. Veterans may also wish to contact the Veterans Crisis Line at 1-800-273-8255 and press 1, or text 838-255. Counseling is also available to Pellissippi State students at all campuses. New campus closure policy. It's really not new. They just started enforcing it because TBR told us we had to. Some people weren't really enforcing it, but we don't close. Whatever, we just move online. All my lectures, whether you're online or in person, all my lectures are in my classes. We just move online. That is really all that happens. So let's look at some other things here really quick. If you want to know more about me, my schedule, the full-time schedule will be there. If you want the important contacts for the college, they're there. The thing everybody wants to know is this one. It's a 650-point class. You need 585 for an A, 520 for a B, 455 for a C, 390 for a D, and that's the way that all goes. All right. So those are the numbers you need to get your grade. So how do you get around the course? So in content, basically everything with a date has an assignment in it. So this limits, alternatives, and choices, week 1, that has a quiz. That's chapter 1 quiz. That's all that is. If we go back to module 1, okay, market systems quiz, there you go. There's a chapter 2 quiz and your first ABA. You have to do that. You have to click on that ABA at some point early to get to the textbook. That's open from the beginning of the class. That's how you start off your textbook. So like I said, every week I will have an announcement, and it will tell you, it will have links to everything that is due that week. So it will be easy for you to find. You're not going to have to go around. But also if you go in here, you see there's a lecture video. There's also other videos that you might find useful for everything. There's a lot more for demand and supply, just because that's a lot of stuff. And then you've got your exam there. So all of this stuff times out. I open everything the Saturday before the week starts. So like I say, the week is Tuesday to Monday. I open everything the Saturday before that Tuesday. So if anybody wants to get an early start, I open it that Saturday at 5 a.m. So that is the way everything looks. So like I said, there's about 3 ways to get to everything. Looking forward to a great semester with all of you. Take care. Let's have a good one.